This is the story of two families in East Tennessee connected by the sacrifice of one soldier and reunited after almost 5 decades.
This means so much to me.
Medals earned by the first Knoxville soldier killed in Vietnam presented to his only living sibling more than 50 years after Gary Dean Smith died in battle.
Oh, he was my baby brother, Don. I'm the only one in the family that's left.
Nancy Chadwell says her brother Gary left his family to serve his country.
He said, "You know that I probably won't be back." And I said, "Oh, don't say that."
The death of that 23-year-old during the first major battle in Vietnam made hometown headlines. Knoxville's first casualty. This memorable war photo captures the young soldier cradling a puppy.
He was a good boy, you know. And like I said, everybody, when he worked, they called him Sunshine. And that's what I think about all the time.
Before heading to war, Gary wed his sweetheart Iris. Married just 11 months, the young widow told a reporter the last letter from her husband came 5 days before his death. Gary wrote he was praying not only for himself, but the other boys too. These mementos and medals went to Iris, who later remarried, but passed on that collection and Gary's story, a man all her family knew as Iris's first love.
I think everyone should know what happened during the war.
15-year-old Hayden is Iris's great-grandson. A member of junior ROTC, Hayden wants to serve in the military, inspired in part by this Vietnam veteran he long admired but never knew.
I just want to carry on the history.
He may be the first man from Knoxville killed in Vietnam, but Gary Dean Smith is buried in this nondescript grave in this small cemetery. And it is here where the two families in this story begin to part ways. After Gary's death in 1965, his blood relatives lost touch with Iris and her family. Fast forward 55 years later, and those families would reunite. It started with a recent effort by fellow veterans to honor graduates of Fulton High School killed in Vietnam with a permanent memorial. Among the 7 names etched in stone, Gary Dean Smith. And those veterans had tracked down Gary's only living relative, his sister Nancy.
That ultimate sacrifice that he gave for our country is just mind-blowing.
Coincidentally, Iris's family reached out to 10 News, hoping we might interview Hayden and explain how his urge to serve was fueled by the sacrifice of a Vietnam vet Hayden had heard and read so much about growing up, his great-grandmother's first love.
I don't even have words for it, you know, it's just heartwarming, you know.
And so, after tracking down Gary's sister Nancy, it was Hayden's idea to offer her the war medals passed down to him.
Giving his medals back to his blood relatives, just giving it back, that way he can keep carrying it on to family.
And I was just dying to meet them, and so I'm very happy. All of this means so much to me.